Welcome back, YouTube fans. This is my review of the Figma number 322 Persona 3 protagonist character, or hero. This character really never had a name in the series, because like all the Persona games, from 3 onwards at least, you can name the character whatever you want. There is no set default one. Though on the box here it says Yuki Makoto. Now this is basically because that's the name they gave him in the movies, because they turned the Persona 3 games into a movie series a little while back. They're pretty good, though I recommend the game more just because the interactive experience is fun, plus they have to make some changes to the movie to accommodate the fact that, like most Shin Megami Tensei games, which the Persona series is part of, the protagonist never speaks audibly, except when he's announcing an attack name in the battles. Now, the main character could use any of the different weapons, but he's given the basic one-handed sword here. This is just one of the many different swords in the games, but the gun he is holding is not a real gun. It's called an evoker. It's used to summon his persona. Originally Orpheus, but his power was the wild card, which is the Fool's Arcana, meaning he can summon any persona that he has learned from the Velvet Room. So it's a nice inclusion that it's there. It's also the reason he has this extra set of waist piece kind of thing. I'd call them shorts, but they're actually part of his pants set, but anyway, it's to give him the holster for the evoker here. He also has a removable Seeds armband, which is the name of the team. And as you can see, the usual variety of hands. I am a little disappointed this figure did not come with more accessories. The other thing is, his faces are not as expressive, mainly just the position of his eyebrows change slightly. But it's a pretty good figure all around. I wouldn't compare it to the recent release of the Persona 5 protagonist, Joker, but this figure is perfectly good. And it's really nice. It has all the usual attention to detail Figma does. The MP3 player, headphones he has. Unfortunately, they're part of his jacket, so they can't be taken off or put in his ears, which would have been a really cool extra if you could do that. But it's got the usual articulation. The ability to move the figure is pretty good. I don't like the fact that his coat billows out that much at the back. I kind of wish it had been more flexible there, but that's a minor consideration. The other thing I'm annoyed about is my copy has 2 little blue dots on his trigger hand here. It's not a big deal, but it's mildly annoying. Oops. Now, something I should point out to anyone who has this figure is the sword. With these swords, and with many Figmas, you pull the handle off. It has a pin here and a hole in this end here, so that when you put them together, it's easier to take them in and out of the hands. This is an important thing for many people, because if you don't know that, you could accidentally break it, or overstress the hands, which you don't want to do. Some of the older Figmas didn't have this feature, some of them did. It's really a toss-up. It's one of the things they've done over the years that has improved the quality of their figures. Overall, I like this figure. It's a definite must for Persona fans. And with him and Persona 5 Joker and the Persona 4 protagonist, I have those 3, but they've never made any of the first or second game or the sequel to the second game. So I'm kind of wondering if we'll ever see those. Shin Megami Tensei games are fairly popular. The Persona 5 game was loved by many, including here in the West. It was one of the best-selling games, and only lost out for Best Game of the Year in some people's eyes because of political BS that was done basically by people who are just obsessed with shooting games and other stuff like that. But either way, if you are a fan of this figure, it is highly recommended. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Please like, subscribe, and share, and As always, see you next time. Ciao! Quick addendum. I forgot to show off the box, but as you can see, this is the back. Shows off the two different faces, along with the default one on him, the evoker, him posing, and, you know, the dynamics you can get with it. Side is pretty standard. Top, same as the bottom, so, yeah. But there it is, just in case anyone missed that. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!